Okay. Why are you so much interested in personality development? As you uh, study books and also watches video from YouTube.
So,
Hmm.
sir, I'm an enthusiast learner of new things, and
Hmm.
I try to explore as much as possible, physically, emotionally, as
Hmm.
well as mentally. So,
Hmm.
sir, physically, I do running as well and other physical activities.
Hmm.
For emotionally balanced life, I try to meditate.
Hmm.
And sir, all this information I get through different YouTube videos, and I follow gurus such as Guru Gopal Das
Hmm.
and Sadhguru Ji, as well as I try to read as much books as possible
Hmm.
regarding same. Sir.
Okay. So tell me how much it is important to be mentally fit for a government servant or government officers like Intelligence Bureau, ACIO, or IPS officer and Indian Army Lieutenant, Paracommando, all of them.
So,
Hmm.
sir, reading books about personality development, meditation, all this indicates toward clarity of mind, which basically directly influences the decision making,
Hmm.
optimized use of the resources,
Hmm.
taking proper decisions.
Hmm.
So, sir, all these qualities can make a person a best leader
Hmm.
and come out with great results at the time of adversities. So, sir, this way, I think all these officers which are included in paramilitary forces as well as which have different pressures, job pressures, this can be a tool through
Hmm.
can be done. So,
Hmm. So, as you belongs to Pune, Maharashtra. So tell me the basic
sir,
issues facing by the people of Pune.
sir, sir, if I come, sir, first of all, Maharashtra has a big coastline of 750 kilometers.
Hmm.
So, sir, in internal security issue, that could be one of the threat. But specifically coming to Pune,
Hmm.
sir, there has been some discrepancies among communal lines which we have witnessed in 2018,
Hmm.
like Battle of Bhima Koregaon, celebrations of 200th anniversary, where Elgar Parishad case happened and some violence erupted. So, sir, there is some communal disharmony, although not major, but there are some. So, second issue is poverty, which is also prevalent in the some pockets of the Pune district.
Hmm.
So, third is lesser police to public ratio in Pune district. Sir, and fourth would be as Pune is a very big city and international city. So, sir, many of the migrants for tourism as well as for other activities come into Pune. So, sir, this could also brings us before the challenge of internal security of Pune. So,
Okay.
sir, these are the four major problems.
Okay.
Although there are some other minor problems as well, but this would be four major, sir.
Okay. So now tell me some solutions also for these kind of problems in your state, in your city.
Sir, Sir, first of all, coming to communal lines, sir, I think awareness among the people and literacy
Hmm.
could be a game changer in order to bring peace and stability in the region. Sir, second, coming to the huge amount of influx of migrants into the Pune, sir, Pune has a Pune can have a well-established urbanization plan through which it could eliminate poverty, illiteracy, and other factors which directly influences violence in the area. So, sir, this would be second. So, third is more number of police and other personals for the security reasons in the district. Sir, and fourth would be the general awareness among the masses regarding different schemes which are offered by the government through Jan Suchna portal, etc., which could help access by the downtrodden section of society in Pune and could lead to development of theirs as well. Sir, an intra-regional disbalance of development is also one of the problems which is faced by Pune. So, sir, this can also be overcome by bringing some parity by supporting the marginalized section of society.
Okay. Now tell me the basic in a simple line, in a simple language, the definition of intelligence. What is intelligence?
So intelligence is the analysis of the given information, which of the given data, which we can convert into information and utilize optimizely.
Okay. So here I have a pen. This is a pen. Color black, metal, non-metal, plastic, and ink this much level. Then create intelligence from this information.
So as I have been given the data that it is half filled and with the black color, it is a black color pen. So sir, this could be utilized in any of the drawings, which could be a sketch. Like for painting, we can use that. We can use it for any other purposes, for drawing, etc. So second thing which I can make out from this is it's half filled. So sir, I have to be uh, prepared for the next pen, as anytime it can get over, and I have to be prepared earlier only for this thing. Sir, these are the two things, sir, which I can make out right now.
Okay. And now tell me what is counterintelligence and also give at least one example of counterintelligence program run by your intelligence agencies.
Sir, I'm not aware of it, but I can take a guess if you allow.
Okay.
Sir, as far as I think, counterintelligence could be a deterrent against any other intelligence agencies, any other intelligence agencies' actions, which we try to tackle. This could be a counter intelligence. If I have to give an example, I would say, sir, S-400. Although it is not a direct example of intelligence, but sir, S-400 is the air defense missile system of the air defense missile system which we have got from the Russia. So, sir, any incoming air missiles can be tackled by it. So, sir, this is one of the example which I would like to give.
Okay. Tell me another example of counterintelligence program run by our intelligence bureau.
Sir, sending. Sir, can I take a guess? I am not sure, but can I take a guess?
Okay.
Sir, sending spies of our own country into the foreign land so that we could know what are their planning for what are their planning
This is
towards our
the
country, towards our.
this is the procedure of counterintelligence program running counter. Just I am asking an example of counterintelligence program. So I am telling you that our new testing in Pokhran was protected from CIA and other international intelligence agencies. That was a very tremendous counterintelligence program run by our intelligence agencies and DRDO and our Indian Army. That was the best example.
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I will note it down.
Okay. Now tell me what is the basic difference between military and paramilitary?
Sir, military forces are the forces which directly work upon the borders of our nation in order to protect us from the external forces. So, for example, Indian Army, Navy, Air Force, which have their respective jurisdiction and they perform their duties. So, paramilitary for example, CAPF forces, Central Armed Police Forces, which consist of CRPF, SSB, and other ITBP, etc. So, sir, these forces not directly tackle us from the external attacks, but they carry on their work in the internal part of the India by tackling both ways. It is somewhere middle between a civilian job, such as of a IPS, and that of the armed forces personnel.
I think you are not correctly aware about paramilitary forces. As you have told the CAPF are paramilitary, I think you are wrong because they are declared, they are recognized as Central Armed Police Forces only. But paramilitary forces are there,
Yes, sir.
Assam Rifles, Indian Coast Guard, like this.
Okay, sir. Sir, I was not aware of it. As far as I knew, it was secret. I will look into this.
Okay, fine. Now tell me the basic difference between communism and communalism.
Communism and communalism.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, communism is an ideology which propelled in the 20th century post Karl Marx manifesto. Sir, it basically tells us about equal sharing of all the resources among the masses, irrespective of their capabilities. Equal sharing among all the masses. This is communism. Sir, and communalism stands for when the identity of one's community grows very much to an such an extent that other communities' survival looks as if the interference among one's own community it could lead to a violent clash which can be termed as communalism. Sir, for example, in Maharashtra there was an incident in 2010, I guess. Sir, the UP Bihar migrant workers who came into Maharashtra were brutally uh, they were they were uh, they were beaten as well as told to go out of Maharashtra by some of the workers in Mumbai by Raj Thakre, which the party which was led by Raj Thakre ji. So, sir, this is one of the example of communalism. Sir.
As you had done your graduation in BSc chemistry, then why you have don't pursued your MSc?
So, sir, sir, in 2019 when I was going for third year of my graduation, sir, I have realized that I have more inclination towards the uniform forces, and I would like to that way of life is the way of life I would like to have in my life in my future. So, sir, that time I decided to go for preparation of civil services and other exams, which would help me to enroll into uniform services.
So till now you have not cleared any examinations.
Sir, I have given civil services prelims twice, but I couldn't pass it. Other than that, I have passed almost many exams, sir. For example, SSC, CGL, CAPF, CDS. Sir, but I haven't for CDS. I haven't gone to the SSB interview, sir. And in CAPF, I am right now in the procedure. I have passed the written examination, physical examination. I am waiting for the interview, sir.
Okay. So tell me, how many times did you fail in various examinations in your past career?
Sir, failed. Sir, first of all, I would give an insight of 12th examination. Sir, I have cleared a JEE mains examination, but couldn't qualify for JEE advanced examination. So that would be my first failure. So second would be I failed in the NDA SSB in 2017. So third would be civil services. Sir, after that directly I failed in civil services examination prelims of 2020 and then now in 2021. So sir, this would be the four main setbacks which I can say.
So do you think you are a failed guy? You have faced failure in your life?
Sir, failed guy would be a very exaggeration. Sir, I have learned many things in my life through these failures only, sir. Sir, like in SSB, when I failed in NDA SSB, I worked upon myself, and it was one of the reasons, sir, why I got inclined towards my personality development. Sir, in civil services 2020 examination, although I couldn't qualify for prelims examination, but sir, I learned many things such as discipline, to be in certain way, to have a stable mind, have timely execution of plans. So, sir, these all are the steps which I have learned throughout this journey, sir. Sir, so it directly had the value addition in my overall personality, sir. So, sir, I won't consider it as a failure. Learning at it.
Okay, now it is correct. So, as your first love is uniform forces, then
yes, sir.
How can you see yourself in IB job?
Sir, as I have mentioned that I have always been fascinated towards uniform forces, and as per my knowledge, I won't get an opportunity to wear that uniform directly, but I would be in constant touch with the army, paramilitary forces, police personals. Sir, IB would also give me an opportunity to be in a disciplined way and throw me in an opportunity of adventurous life, unleash my potential. And sir, at the same time, I would get an opportunity to serve my nation as well.
And
So sir, that's why.
okay. And how you will use your knowledge of chemistry in our intelligence bureau?
Sir, in chemistry, we had something called as physical chemistry. We were taught about nuclear fusion reactions. So,
Mm.
sir, that way I would have a technical knowledge about nuclear security aspect.
Mm.
So, second is we had something called as titration, where even the smallest change in the K104 or phenolphthalein indicator would change entire readings. So, sir, one has to be agile as well as aware about the surroundings. So, sir, same could be utilized in intelligence. So third is we have to make graph analysis from the readings which we get in the experiments.
Mm.
So sir, same way in intelligence bureau, I have to analyze all the information which I get and how could I utilize it and transfer it to the respective agencies so that there would be peace and stability in the jurisdiction of the country. So sir, these are the three things I have learned overall throughout my graduation, which can be an asset towards IB as well.
Okay. And apart from your academic qualifications, which type of human behavioral skills you have developed in your college time?
Sir, I was also a part of NSS group Yuva.
Mm.
So, sir, I have learned some leadership qualities over there about how to manage the adverse situation, how to utilize the resources which we have in most optimized way, how to handle the people of the group so that there would be harmony and concurrentness towards one decision. So, sir, these are the three qualities which I have learned uh, related to human capabilities.
Okay. So now tell me the name of that explosive which are generally used by Naxals.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of.
Okay. And how many explosives do you remember that you have prepared or produced in your lab?
Sir, sir, some which I can remember is, sir, not, sir, explosive as in not explosive, but the even the it's
You
the
can
sodium
consider
metal which is kept.
you can consider it as a chemical compound, but
Okay.
also in part three or last year of the exam, last year in the BSc, candidates or students are required to product required to prepare some explosive TNP and TNG also, as I have also done this in my college time. That's why I have asked you.
Okay.
So,
Yes, there are.
uh,
Yes, sir.
tell.
Sir, as you have mentioned rightly, sir, TNT, these are the stuffs which are used in the production of the explosives.
Mm.
Sir, and there are some elements as well which are very reactive in character, such as sodium, which has to be kept in kerosene oil.
Mm.
Otherwise, it could catch fire as well.
Mm.
So, sir, these are the things which I do remember, sir. But, sir, I wasn't given the practicality of it, but I had learned theoretically, sir.
Okay, okay. So now tell me that explosives. Uh, uh, okay, leave it. Simply tell me some names of explosives you remember right now.
So, first would be TNT.
Hmm?
So, second would be RDX.
Hmm.
So, so these are the two which I can remember. Sir, I will look into it, sir.
Okay. And tell me who has invented dynamite?
Sir, Alfred Nobel, sir.
Yeah, you're right. And
Yes.
as you have tell me the name RDX, what is the full form of RDX?
Sir, I'm not sure of it, but rapid destructive explosive.
Research and Development Explosive.
Research and development. Okay, sir.
Okay. Now tell me the basic feature of aromatic. Basic means physical features of aromatic compounds.
Sir, aromatic compounds consist of a benzene ring, C6H6.
No,
Sir, and
you are telling me in a chemical. You are telling me chemical features. But tell me फिजिकल फीचर्स की हम उन्हें कैसे देख सकते हैं, कैसे टच कर सकते हैं, उन्हें कैसे लेकर के कैसे चेक कर सकते हैं कि ये एरोमेटिक कंपाउंड है, तो उनकी क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज क्या क्या है?
okay, sir. So aromatic compounds have odor.
Yeah.
First,
ऑर्डर
so second is
ऑर्डर
yes.
प्लीजेंट स्मेल बोल सकते हैं.
Sir. Sir, first is odor. Sir, second is they are tasteless.
No,
Sir,
no.
sir, I
They
will
are
look in.
okay. They are soluble in water or not?
Aromatic compounds are yes, sir. They are solvent.
They are soluble.
Yes, sir.
No, I think you are wrong. They are not soluble in water.
Sir, we're not very sure of it, sir. We'll look into it.
Okay. Now tell me the basic difference among militancy, insurgency, and left-wing extremism.
Sir, sir, first coming to the insurgency. Sir, insurgency can be termed as an armed rebellion, an armed struggle or rebellion by a particular section of society for some demands. Sir, the main element which differentiates insurgency is there is also some support of the society. For example, Naga insurgency, which are supported by some sections of Naga people. So second would be left-wing extremism. Left-wing extremism or Naxalism. Sir, this Naxalism word has been derived from a Naxalbari village in Darjeeling district of West Bengal. Naxalism uses violence in order to disturb the state by using some guerrilla warfare tactics. And they also have an influence of Maoist ideology, where they look for protracted war of people and having their own governments. It is mainly concentrated in India in the central and eastern parts of the country. So third is militancy or terrorism. So it is the act which passes on the terror by an individual or a group of individuals in order to force the authorities for their political, ideological, or religious demands.
So, tell me everything you know about J&K militancy, how it was started, and what is the present status, and what should be the further solutions to eradicate it completely from J&K.
Sir, Jammu and Kashmir had an history which started with the instrument of accession by Maharaja Hari Singh in 1947. So, sir, there was some discrepancies as POK, as Pakistan occupied some part of the Kashmir, and which was later on meddled by the United Nations Security, which stated that there should be a plebiscite. So, sir, in all this tussle, the people of the region got somewhere got the justice, as well as there were some mass killings, mass civilian killings. So, sir, which created a kind of dissent and hatred among the indigenous people of the Kashmir. And, sir, coming to the militancy, although from 1950s till 1980s, there were some discrepancies in the region, but not major as such. The major such militancy which popped up was during 1987, where it was said that people believed there were some discrepancies in the elections of 1987 Jammu Kashmir region. So, sir, which ultimately led to state-sponsored terrorism by ISI and other surrounding nations into the POK region, with the help of by providing the help of military arms and ammunitions, training, etc. And later on, sir, many militancy camps got formulated, such as Indian Mujahideen, Hizbul Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed. So, sir, all these had various impacts, such as 2001 Parliament attack, 2008 2611 attack, Uri attack, Pulwama attack. And, sir, coming to its solutions. So, sir, first of all, our government is doing extremely good, sir, in controlling these things. But still, there are some steps which needs to be taken. Sir, first would be development of the region through literacy, employment opportunities. So, second, coming to the political aspect. So, sir, they should be given some autonomy, in a sense that they have been repressed brutally in the past. So, sir, some political concessions can be given. So, sir, and third, coming to the social aspect. Sir, socially, they have their own distinct religion, their own distinct culture, traditions, values, etc., which needs to be respected and treat them with dignity. So, sir, and fourth would be, of course, the coming to the military point of view, sir. Some hard steps needs to be taken, where the militancies, their camps, terrorist funding, counter terrorist funding, such as counterfeit currency and other things, needs to be tackled, and transparency and accountability needs to be maintained in the region. Sir, and in this way, in the long run, many of the problems which we right now face in Jammu and Kashmir can be solved.
Okay. Now tell me why Rashtriya Rifles are deployed there. Why not Indian Army? Why not CAPFs? Why only Rashtriya Rifles are deployed there to counter militancy in J&K?
Sir, sir, I'm not very sure of it, but although every
Okay.
part of Indian Army has
Okay. Okay, then leave it. If you are not sure, then leave it. Moving to the other question. Tell me exactly what intelligence bureau will give you for that you are willing to join intelligence bureau.
Sir, Intelligence Bureau could unleash my potential. It also caters all my needs as well as the future which I aspire for, sir, such as a disciplined life, an adventurous life, exploring new opportunities. So, sir, all these will cater my aspirations. And, sir, most of all, I would get an opportunity to serve my nation as well, sir. So, these are the stuff, sir, why I want to join.
Okay, now tell me your two weaknesses that on that you want to work upon.
Sir, I don't consider myself to be very good in communication skills. So, sir, first would be that. And second would be, sir, my handwriting.
Okay, Mr.